Hello, folks. Welcome back. As always, I'm Fritz. Not as always, I'm going to be playing some Arena again for the first time in forever, I think. Just one more moment before that stream goes live. Yes, it does. Been recording the whole time. Really hope so. Just do one other thing. Come on. There we go. There's got to be a better way to do that. We'll just grab that real quick. So one thing, we're trying one other thing. Yep, that seems good enough. And let's draft. All right, so I'm gonna be doing some drafts. I'm gonna do quick draft to start off, even though I'm not as interested in quick draft, just because I do want to see if I can get that quest done. I'm not sure those quests are worth it. I'm actually kind of curious about them because I didn't know what they were in patch notes. Also, for anybody who has just jumped in and has been a long-time viewer, wastes were finally fixed. I don't think I'm going to make a video about that. I don't think there needs to be one. But it has been just over 6 months. So what do we got? Oh, I jumped into the wrong queue. All right, we're doing a quick draft of this to start off. I thought this was going to be Eldraine. We're going to do this real quick. I like Lurus, turned on battle permanent card. Oh man, this is a dumb opening to the stream. But I can't back out of it. Oh well, we'll just warm up with this. Invasion is return target. That's that. I'm gonna take Lurus. What did I have good luck with in this format before? It's been so long. I wanted to do well. This is so loud. All right, Lurus the Dream Den. What else can we grab? I think I had good luck with blue-white soldiers. Was my preferred. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I fixed the wrong one. You know what? I'm not doing that right now. I'll finish that draft later. So, change of plans. We are, in fact, going to do... This is the most scuffed opening. I just wanted to do a quick draft. Alright. Events. Premiere draft, Wilds of Eldraine. May as well do an intro since I'm going to have to start this again. Let's do that. I've done one so far. I did one earlier today. Played a few games on my lunch break and then finished it out after work. I think it's a really interesting format so far. The one thing I do keep messing up that you'll probably see on screen if you stick around is I keep forgetting how roles work. So I keep thinking that either I can put multiple roles onto one creature, or that I can... Actually, I don't make this mistake, but I've seen a bunch of opponents do it. They keep thinking they can pull rolls off by dragging them into one. So what do we got? Expel the Interlopers. Choose number between 0 and 10. We have a white board wipe. We have... There's nothing else in here that I love. We got Glass Casket. Raid Bombardment is pretty good in green. In the black ones. I want to take the board wipe, though. So we get next. Feral Encounter. Look at the top 5. Exile creature. Put the rest. Cast the exile at the beginning of the next combat phase. Start creature you control. Does damage to 1. That's a weird card. I don't think I'll be taking it, but... Sodden Knight. It's not as good. Vantress, I got a lot of value out of, though. Do we have anything else in here? Agatha dumped me a few times. Agatha's Champion. Ice out. I am going to take the Vantress turn 2 right there, though. What we got in turn 3? Glass Casket. Glass Casket or Light Blades. Protective Parents is also good, but I don't think it's a pick. Turn target creature out. Mana Cross, create a young hero attached to it. I'm taking the casket. It's time to see what tag 4 is going to do. So this is unfortunately looking kind of similar to my last draft, which did okay to start, and then bottomed out a little bit. I can't believe that I clicked the wrong thing for quick draft. I guess that's what quick draft is available right now. I don't want to pass draft anymore. Draft anymore. I actually liked, what was that set? I liked War of the Spark. I just didn't like it a huge amount. And then Aftermath, I was pretty in on like everybody else was. Aftermath was interesting, but it wasn't good. Definitely interesting though. Someday we'll get a third card, and sorry, a fourth card, and that'll be fantastic. What we got? Compulsion. So I picked that before. I think it was a mistake. Collector's Vault. Oh, that's neat. Is it good? What else we got here? -X, -X. Get 3/3 if you control the fairy. Target opponent discards 2, put a Wicked Roll into somebody, and Stormkeld. I picked that, but I cut it last time. I like stockpiling. Stockpiling is kind of good because it lets you throw a bunch of money. Let's try that for the moment. Vampiric Rites. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life and draw 1 card. Let's see. Moment of Valor, plunge in, sleight of hand. The top 2, 1 in your hand, 1 in the bottom of your library. Showmaster Sprite. Pay 2 when you do. Tap target, put a stun on it. That's a 1/1 flyer. That feels decent. I'm taking that. A 1/1 flyer plus putting a roll onto it at some point could turn it into actually something like a kind of a little useful little one. And then the fact that you can play it as a tap spell later on. Is that a common? I just haven't seen that one before. Tattered Ratter. Oh, I love the design of that. Neva Stalked by Nightmare. So that was a bomb that thrashed me a little bit. It's not a bomb, it's just very good. Bargain, Gravity, Turnpel Guide. It gets +1 + 0 life as long as 2 or more non-land permanents are TP'd. It's a 2/3 flyer. We also have what? Freeze in Place, Water Wings. 2/3 flyer for 4 is kind of bad. The lifelink is okay, but there's nothing else in here that I love. I'm going to take Neva in case we switch colors. Snare Master, Warehouse. Whenever an enchantment you control is put to the graveyard, create a 1/1 black. The temptation to try to force rats, but I should have gone like I think red rats. Gates Death Touch. Snare Master or Warehouse Tabby? Snare Master or Warehouse Tabby? I'm taking Snare Master. I guess we probably won't be using Neva, but you never know. I could switch into blue-black. No. I'm stupid. It's a dual color card. I have to switch into blue. I have to switch into black-white. Excuse me. Let's see who at the table is. Yeah. Packs are being monopolized just a little bit. Living Lectern, another Snare Master Sprite, another Vantress Transmuter. Living Lectern. Sacrifice it, draw a card, create a Sorcerer attached to one other target roll you control. I like Sorcerer. It's a 0/4. Activate only as a sorcery. I like all 3 of these. I think the Vantress is probably the right choice. Because it's like a sort of weird pseudo removal. Wow, that tabled. Frostbridge is the right choice for the deck. Raid Bombardment is the right choice if I want to do rats. I'm not doing rats, we're taking Frostbridge. Let's see. I guess we'll take that. What do we got? Eretz Whipper, Hopeless, Rowan, Verdant, Evolving. I don't love any of these. Hopeless Nightmare, ETBs. Each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. So we'll do Graveyard, Scry 2, sack it. I'm unlikely to be using any of these. I guess I'll take the... I'm taking the Evolving Wilds. That might get played. It's not great, but it could be useful. Return Triumphant, Monstrosity, Kindled Heroism, Spider Food. Return Triumphant? Start to 1. Yeah, let's go with that. Monstrosity. Okay, the thing is I don't have the real big tap downs yet. So right now this is blue-white aggro with the ability to reset. Not great. Let me stroke my beard as if I'm somehow wise. I know what I'm doing. Flip a coin. Two more non-land ETBs. I guess we'll take flip a coin. I probably should have taken Plunge into Winter. It's a tap spell. Frostbridge Guard. Glass Casket. Plunge into Winter. We'll take the heroes. Alright. Create X black creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. That's a really fun bomb, but I probably don't take it. I probably take Curiosity or Quick Study. Yeah. I really wish I'd committed to the bit for rats, but let's take curiosity. Let's see. Oh, there's what we want. There's the signpost. Solitary Sanctuary. So if I say signpost, what I'm talking about is a medium power uncommon that just does a really good job of enabling the archetype, basically. So what this does is when it ETBs, you can tap something down with it, and it also has a continual effect where whenever you tap stuff down, it's put stun counters onto things. Oh no, sorry, you get to put +1/+1 counter onto your creatures. I had a couple of them earlier, I got a lot of value out of it. This game I'm drafting the right choices. Let's see, Godric has no choice. Two Toast Invaders, Dragonfire. I'm curious, so isn't Godric kind of a jerk, if I remember correctly? We'll look at Scryfall real quick. I thought Godric was the... No, I'm thinking of the other one. Who's the other Eldraine set? Hearth Elemental, Graceful Takedown, Neva, Armory Mice, Vigil. It's a 2/2 for 2 that you sack to scry 2. So we got Armory Mice, Living Lectern, and Hopeful Vigil. A lot of good picks here for me. Leaning towards Hopeful Vigil? That's not great, though. I'm gonna take the Living Lectern. Ground Seal, ETBs, draw a card. Phobia, Dreaming Duelist, when their fairy enters the battlefield. That's probably signpost. I think we probably take Kellen's Lightblades here. Mocking Sprite. Lightblades is good. Is Mocking Sprite better, given what I've got so far? No, we'll take Lightblades, since it's removal. Not the best removal, but it is removal. Ice Rot, whenever it taps, you may tap. Whenever you tap, untap. Okay, yeah, no, we take that as well. Oh, is that second Impact Tremors? No, this is the other one. I think we take the Ice Rot Sentry. It seems very good. I would like one more Solitary Sanctuary, one or two more. Let's see what else we're gonna get. Yeah, this could be neat. We got Gallant Pie Weirder, has double strike as long as 2 or more non-land permanents. So it's a first strike, 2/3. I like that. I like that. We got Sleight of Hand, we got Plunge into Winter, and we got a first strike 2/3. How am I doing on creatures? I'm gonna take that. That seems perfectly reasonable. Grab that guy. Slap him on over. This is a very aggressive deck right now. Apprentice's Folly. Sacrifice all your reflections you control. Just another Obia. Water Wings, Coral Smith, Armory Mice. I don't love anything here. The Merfolk was actually quite good. Let's grab the Merfolk. So right now, that's a little far on our curve, but we'll have to see what ends up happening. Spreading Seas. Enchanted... Okay. Armont's not in our colors. Mocking Sprite, Sleight of Hand, Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas would be fun. Would not be good. It is mostly just... So it's probably got to be Mocking Sprite, right? Since we're basically going for Go Fast in the Air, let's take Quick Study over Return Triumphant. Let's see what we're going to get out next. I will be watching the chat. My response may be a little bit delayed based on more things behind. Misleading Motes, Sleight of Hand. It is instant speed. I'll take Motes. Motes is interesting because I feel like it's one of those cards that I can't tell if it's good or bad. I feel like it leans towards one of the sides, right? Because since it's putting them back on top of the deck, it's forcing them to dead draw for a turn. But it's not permanently getting rid of it. It feels kind of expensive. Armory Mice. I will probably cut that. I don't think I have as many roll generations, but we do have one more pack. So hopefully that'll go reasonably well. People ping me on Discord. Ground Seal, Mocking Sprite. That's easy pick. Ice Outer Archon's Glory. Combat Trick or a Counterspell. Combat Trick or a Counterspell. I'm taking the Counterspell. I should take the Combat Trick. Oh well. Likeness Looter. Draw a card, discard a card, becomes a copy of target creature in with X, except it was flying instability, activate only as a sorcery. That's good, but it's not in our colors. So we'd probably take Grasp of Fate or Bitter Chill. Actually, or Kellen's Light Blades. Probably... Given the curve, probably take Grasp of Fate because it hits so many different things. Glass Casket, Princess takes flight. Exile target control is +2/+2. Turn Triumphant. Probably Glass Casket. So right now, Intangible Virtue. Do we have... I don't have a lot of tokens. Hopeful Vigil. Hopeful Vigil is a 2/2 body. Probably Hopeful Vigil. I don't have enough stuff that scales off enchantments. Ash Party Crasher. Reroll Support. Moment of Valor. Walking Sprite. Okay, so I think I see the path that I'm taking in this. It probably involves cutting... We'll deal with this in a moment. Probably cut you. Probably cut you. Let's put it to the graveyard. I don't have a sack outlet, so that's not good here. Moment of Valor. Let's take Moment of Valor. Grasp of Fate. Yes, Gallant Pie Wielder. Probably cut you. I probably cut the Living Lectern. Keep the Frostbridge Guard. Keep the... What else do I have for creatures? I don't have a lot of 2-drop creatures. Knightly Valor. When ETBs create a 2/2. Light Blades or Moment of Valor? Let's take the Light Blades. Plunge into Winter. I might cut that. It is a cantrip, though. I'm a high fae. I do high fae things. Let's see what else. This feels like my win is going to be dependent on getting out some early creatures and then going high and trying to whatever we got. Yeah, this was almost certain. You'd seen the friendly twinkling notes an hour ago. Dark Tutelage. Beginning your upkeep, reveal top card of your library, put it into your hand, you lose. Why is this tabling? Let's draw 2 for basically nothing. Plunge into Winter. I think I take Ginger Brute. Maybe I should have taken the Water Wings, but... Recent Place. Recent Place or Light Blades? Or the Alchemist. Probably Freezing Place. So this does not feel like the strongest deck. I guess we take the Light Blades. So I think... Okay, I see what this deck is going to be. It could go really badly, because I think I cut a whole bunch of stuff and just try to go as aggressive as possible with a billion White Light Blades. So I think we cut Plunge into Winter. I don't think we're... Alright, what do I not have copies of yet? Let's take a Winter Trust. I'm not using it anyway. It's a horrifying noise for a piece of food to make. I like Solitary Sanctuary. I cut Stockpiling Celebrant. It doesn't really matter. I'll just take that one. I keep that. I cut the Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I cut Evolving Wilds because I don't want to be missing long-term plays. Yeah, cut Evantris. I think I cut the moats. I take the water wings, and then I cut the water wings. Curiosity, sleight of hand. Let's try this. So I think we cut Bespoke Battle Garb, obviously, and then we probably cut maybe Frost Bridge? I'll have to see. Cut that. So we're left with 43. We gotta cut 3 things. Sleight of hand, look at the top 2, 1 to your hand, 1 to the bottom. That might be good. Frost Bridge Guard, Glass Casket. Hopeful Vigil is good, it's just a 2/2 creature. Kellen's Lightblades we have a lot of. Return Triumphant. Freeze in place. Lock the Sprite, Quick Study, Mattress Transmuter. I feel like I cut a Transmuter. And maybe a Lightblade. Maybe a Return Triumphant. This is gonna be interesting, because if I don't go very quickly or manage to wipe out their board, I'm going to have a very rough time of it. We're up against our friend B.S. Wilson. This is not a great opening hand. We're also... Alright. I probably should have mulliganed this, but let's see. Yeah, so turn 1 is Ginger Brute. Turn 1 is Ginger Brute unless they play a 1-drop. If they play a 1-drop, we do the Snapcast Snaremaster Sprite, and then turn 2 is Ginger Brute. But they didn't, so... Alright, I gotta turn this audio down just a tinge. It's a bit loud for me. Alright. Turn 2. Hopeful Vigil. Get a 2/2. I should have gone to combat first. So the misplay counter for the night is at 1. Turn 3 we can Snare Master and tap. Actually, turn 3 will Solitary. Turn 4 will Snare Master. Let's see what they're gonna play. Yep. Okay, so... we're going to put... We're gonna split it. Next turn we can Snare Master. Schneermister. Mister the Schneers. We probably put the +1/+1 on Ginger Brute, but it depends what they play. Because we're out of gas at this point. They don't know that, but we are. Okay. Interesting. So... Alright, let's go to combat. Let's see what the combat trick is going to be. Stun counter on each of them. Alright. Frost Bridge Guard. I want to hold the Snare Master to get some form of value out of it. Preferably in tapping something down, but we'll have to see where that's going to happen. Looks like they're going to shock Frost Bridge. Okay. Ride Bombardment. 1/2. Frantic Firebolt. Yes, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Alright. As attackers, that is what? 2 instant sorcery and or have an adventure. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Alright, we got Grasp of Fate. Don't particularly feel like using it just yet. End turn. We'll sack the Hopeful Vigil at the end of their turn. I want to hold Grasp of Fate for an actual threat. If they have a bunch more Frantic Firebolts, though, I could be in trouble. Fusion, Impulsion. So that was one of the ones that I liked. I picked it earlier, but like in retrospect, I think it might have been a mistake. Alright, so Celebration. He's going to pump the mouse, hopefully? Yes. He's going to attack with the mouse? Yes, that's what we want. Alright, Hopeful Vigil. Sack that. Scry 2. We're going to look for Glass Caskets. Perfect. No, it's not. I'm stupid. But we're still going to use it anyway. We're going to... No, we're going to do this. Okay, this looks dumb, but trust me, it'll make sense in a moment. Alternately, it might just end up being misplay number 2. Now, the hope is that he doesn't have a bomb, or that Compulsion is going to get... No, Compulsion... So a lot of these enchantments are interesting. I had the artifacts which your opponents have entered tapped one earlier that has Extort. That was quite good. Display target tapped creature. Okay. That is a 4-drop. Yep. Glass Casket does not do as much as I would like. Yep. No blocks. My turn. Grasp of Fate. Submit 1. That UI is always going to screw me up until the end. Next to combat. Alright. So I think I might have... Did I miss lethal? It depends. If he has, like, some sort of hard removal in his hand. Well, it does have haste. Okay, why are you doing that? Is it because your last card in hand is a combat trick? I don't think it is. I think I'm just going to try to chase that. I could be wrong. But it just seems weird that you would do it in that way. Alright, so I called that correctly, which is good. Glass Casket. And if he counters the Glass Casket, I'll just throw out the second Glass Casket. Yep. I think that's game. Now I just second Glass Casket. Raging Battle Mouse. And that's 4. And that's game 1. Hey! Alright, so what worked well, what didn't? Let me check the land base. That was a reasonably fair match. I don't really have any good bombs in this deck. I have a board wipe, but that's about it. The Ginger Dude worked really well. Frostbridge Guard was a bit of a... it forced them to use removal. Glass Casket was not as impactful as I'd hoped. Do I cut a Glass Casket for a Vantress Transmuter? Or a Merfolk Coral Smith? Or a Return Triumphant? I think I cut Glass Casket and grab Kellen's Lightblade? Let's give that a shot. Let's jump on in. Alright, game 2. Let's accelerate that up. The best meat. This is not good. We have to mulligan that. That's better, but still not great. And let's do... This is pretty bad, but we don't have any plays until turn 3. Alright, planes. Well, to be fair, at least this time Glass Casket is going to hit their one of their rare bombs. Now we just have to hope that the green deck in the enchantment-based set doesn't have any enchantment removal. Like, what are the odds, you know? Let's do Ice Rot Sentry. I probably should have done... No, I was wrong. I was very wrong. Let's see who they're going to toss out next. Hopefully it's not the... Well, they can't bargain for the fight, but they could toss out that 4/4, I think. We'll see if it pops on out. Oh, the book, it opens? No blocks. I'm holding Moment of Valor for the moment. Oh, you just have to... Well, that's unfortunate. Also, they now know the entire composition of my deck. That's the part that I'm really not thrilled about. I need to get rid of the Verdant Outrider, and I think Gingerbrute is the tool to do that. So I think what we do is we do Gingerbrute, we swing in, and then we bait the untap, and we Moment of Valor. Am I able to do that? Yes, I am. Mocking Sprite. No, I would need one more turn to be able to use Mocking Sprite for that. It would be a 2-drop on Mocking Sprite. Is this... Are you just recording all the cards in my deck? I'm actively insulted by that. But they did see my hand, so they know it's there. Which way makes more sense? Probably just blowing up Verdant Outrider. I'm an idiot. This is not going well. This is going quite poorly. Does not help that they had a couple rares, but that was a massive misplay right there for me. ETBs, create a food, sacrifice a food, put a 1/1, sacrifice food, draw a card, and lose 1 life. Okay. I don't like that I'm having to play from the back foot here. Just needed to blow up the Verdant Outrider, and I didn't do it. I tried to do something clever, and I want to get punished for that. I think that puts the misplay counter at 3. I should have mulliganed to 5. Now, I do have enough... I do have a chance that I draw the high value removal. So, I don't think it's over yet, but it's very close. So that becomes a 3/3, that's a 4/2. Let's turn that into a 1/1. If I put it on the Scavenger would have been a 3/3. If I don't block, what happens? If he pumps it, I take 5. I want the body. And I could still draw, what is it, 1 in 28? I could still draw into the mass removal. This game was just, I made a bunch of really silly misplays. I should have just blown up that Verdant Outrider turn 4. Okay, so this card, note to self, very good. Alright. That is trample. 1 second. So if I play this... I cannot chump that. So that's 4 damage. The Glutton... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's what we do. We don't play anything, and we try to bluff. Because it's possible that they think that I'm holding a combat trick, in which case they go in with just the Scavenger. I chump. Nope. It's worth an attempt. Because I definitely lost if I played Ice Bridge. And game 2 is a wash. Mostly off my misplays and inability to deal with the burden. Also the fact that I didn't draw any of my 1-drops. Or, you know, all of the damage spells that I put in. Alright! Game 3! Not great. Alright. Plans. Turn 2 will be Frostbridge. Turn 3 Solitary. Frostbridge might have been a mistake, actually. Are you gonna do it? Let's see how this works out. Light Blades. Solitary Sanctuary. Counter Punch. I can always sack the Sanctuary to use the Light Blades a second time. Get the Parents. I want to do nothing. I think what I do is when they go to combat... Yep. Let's see what they do. Right now I'm winning the race, right? So the right choice, I think, is Mocking Sprite. And then I just keep going in. And I hold the Light Blades, and I really hope that they're not smart enough to just blow up the Mocking Sprite. The issue with getting rid of the Protected Parents is that I think I can take the 3. They didn't. Okay, they didn't double strike it. That's good. So what are we gonna drop? Like a 5-drop? Oh. Okay. Quick study first. Understandable. This clocks them in the air. This also just sets them up to be very unhappy on the ground. Why did I play that before going to combat? Misplays. I need to make a misplay counter. No, that's the right choice. And that's lethal. Alright, so Ice Rot Sentry, very good. And Vantress, I guess, was the right choice. I think I needed more solitary in order to actually get that. So we're now 2-1. Game 4, here we come. Let's see if I get a actual early 1-drop this time. Alright, I got Ginger Brute. I'll take it. I'm on the play for the 4th time in a row, but hey, we got the... Goes first. Keeps that way. Alright. Island. Ginger Brute. Let's just throw one in. Give him a little tippy tap. Snippy snap. Armor nice. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this. I'll have to Kellen's Lightblade, the Armory Mice. That's unfortunate. Sleight of hand. Quick study. No attacks, end turn. I think I try to just set up to be able to expel the interlopers shortly. This is quite ugly. Solitary Sanctuary next turn? I'm about to die to Armory Mice. Okay, well there's the land. Quick study. What I want is them to play the fox first. If they don't, I'll transmute her next turn, but... Okay, well Vantress Transmuter. Do I wipe the board here? 12 creatures with power greater than or equal to the number. Trying to survive an extra... No, you know what I could do is I could solid... This is dumb. I have more juice. 12 creatures with power greater than. Choose target enchantment you control, doesn't have the same name as another permanent you control, create a copy of it, except it's legendary, it's an aura. Let's do this. We can also sacrifice Hopeful Vigil as a tool. I would have preferred to keep that for longer. Oh, Discerning Financier seems cool. Let's put in... I don't like you being 4/4. Let's do that. And let's put you. You can always sack the Hopeful Vigil. I had tools to use the Hatching Surprise. Whoops. Man, that's like peak evil sheriff. I love this art. It's like the maximum Sheriff of Nottingham vibes. She's not a target enchantment. Yeah, you don't control that enchantment, unfortunately. That's your draw engine. I'm getting rid of it. Nope, I gotta keep that out. Nope, we're keeping this. I think we're in a strong position to turn this without them getting a good creature or a bomb. Okay, well, not great. Not great. Oh, but he doesn't have black. Oh, he's black for the... Okay, let's consider this for a moment. Indestructible doesn't work like that. So... no reason to not just tap you down. Gingerbread Hunter. Let's still get another 3 damage off. Oh, that's going to become a problem. Okay. So my big bomb is out of the way, which means I am running off very little use. Let's do Mocking Sprite. Target enchantment. Alright. It doesn't have the reach. Alright, so we're now in kind of equal range. Oh, perfect. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna keep those. Transmuter, and I'm gonna make a big gamble here, because now I've got 3 in the air. If they don't have the right tools for it, I guess they're at 7 life. I'm just taking the gamble. Red 2/3 agents. Yep, they go up to 7. I can keep chipping away. Alright, Snare Master Sprite. We're going to do that. We're gonna tap down the mouse. And we're gonna rush the base. I think that yeah, it's not lethal, but we're getting close. Oh, they're gonna pump it? Wait. Why didn't they sack the light blades? Oh, whatever. I got... Really? Okay, that was almost really bad. That was one turn off being very bad. Ooh. That's a win. What do we get? Commune Whispered Hopes. So we're 3, so we gotta win one of the next 2 games to get to the break-even point. Or at least the better than break-even point. This game hates me. Am I gutsy enough to keep this? No, I'm not. I'm really not. This, though, I can do. We're gonna give up the Mocking Sprite, yeah. Turn 1, Snare Master. And turn 2, Vigil. Maybe I should have given up a land? No, I think that was still a bad idea. Turn 2, Vigil. We'll Light Blades to punch through and sack the Hopeful to keep searching. No, crud. Alright, well, we'll just keep punching. So this is likely blue-green long game. Choose to create a 1/1. Alright. That was dumb. That was dumb. I'm stupid. No. Yes? Yes. Yeah. As far as I haven't seen that yet, that seems like decent acceleration. Am I making a mistake by waiting to pop the Vantress? This is 5 color? No, I was not making a mistake by waiting to pop the Vantress. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to stall for time. I need to stall for time, and then I need to expel the interlopers. Come on. Now play Luna's Gatekeeper. Okay. Now here's a question. Do I wipe the board? Or do I... I don't have the land for... No, I have Moment of Valor. That's what I do. Oops. Oh, man. I don't have them... land for Expel the Interlopers. Yeah, no blocks. That was still the right choice, because presumably now that gets followed with Bloom's Gatekeeper. But I think that was the right choice. Because that was going to give them... Are you... Why is this tabling? Why do you have 2 copies of that? Well, tapped out. That was dumb. I'm dumb. No, it wasn't. I'm picking 0. That's just cursed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. It's just severely unfortunate. What I'm supposed to do is swing in and then use the Kellen's Light Blades to sack the Grand Squall. Alright. That was an instant... No, that's sorcery speed, so I didn't do that. This game's just ugly. I'm just... They have so much stuff, and it's just throwing me off my game. What else they got? A bunch of adventures. Mill 7 cards, put all adventures. No blocks. It's entirely possible with this. So you are... First of all, you have an adventure cost 1 less. This is just an ugly, ugly game. This a breach? Yes, it does. If I gotten rid of Balloon, it would have made a difference. Okay, I get 1 more turn. No attacks, end turn. So I will be giving up... No, it's not worth it. No, it is worth it. It's not great. But it means that I get potentially a removal spell and potentially two or three more turns. No, I don't, because they just play Vantress Transmuter and go wide. I should have bluffed. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm messing up. I'm getting tired. And I'm making a lot of mistakes. Let's walk that way. I will say that I want to know who was in their pool was casting Ingenious Prodigy. Because I was not expecting the second Ingenious Prodigy and then the Balluna. That was unfortunate. But I also played that really badly. What time is it? 10:04? Yeah, we can probably do 1 or 2 more drafts after this. And I'll do that quick draft of the other terrible format later. What a waste of 5k gold. Does anyone see the about that infinite gold exploit that happened today? Even if you were like really efficient with it, you only got like 50,000 gold, but still 50,000 gold is 50,000 gold. I'm going to keep. It might turn out to be a mistake, especially if they're red. If they're in red, then it's going to get ugly. Alright. Uh-oh. This might still get ugly. I'm just dropping that now. Maybe I should have waited to turn. See what pops out next. Currently 3 and 2. So this game does decide if this draft goes even or not. I wonder if they might have made some form of mistake there. See what they pop out. Oh man, I'm not sure there's as many tactical choices here to make as you are currently playing, like there are. You either play your 4-drop, or you play your 3-drop, or you swing on me. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna take that to the face. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what they do on this turn. Because I would like to try to minimize the amount of stuff that I'm going to have to expel the interlopers for. Keep forgetting... Okay. Keep forgetting how that card works. Is it worth taking 3? Alright. So I will take an extra 6 damage from this plays. Alright. Let's focus in. Let's see what you're going to do. I'm hoping that you're going to clone the Beastal Bloodline, or play a creature. Either of those is great for me. Or great, equal to or greater than. Expel the interlopers. Okay, that's pretty good. Where are you going to put it? If you put it on the Root Rider Fawn, then I chump with the Snare Master. If you put it on... Nope. Not great. So I think I chump Yenna. Come on, play one more creature. Play one more creature. Give me the tiny little advantage that I need here. Really prefer to not have to trade the Ice Rot Sentry for 6 lives. Alright, let's go. We'll chump Yenna. And hopefully their second main fear is to play a creature. Come on. No. And now we start punching. We got 2 rares, we got a couple things. That wasn't the best trade ever, but I also feel like Ice Rot Sentry is going to make them twitchy. And Frostbridge Guard is going to make them tired. Turn card you are an exile as an adventure on the bottom of its owner's library. Return card you own exile as an adventure to your hand. I'm fine with that. Do I do Frostbridge or do I do the Mocking Sprite here? I do Mocking Sprite. This should be fine. I just need to keep pushing. And then I need to Moment of Valor maybe next turn. If I put a second Mocking Sprite out, Moment of Valor for 1 is available. They might have flying removal based on how they're looking at Mocking Sprite. They might also just have a 6-drop bomb that's going to be a pain in the butt for me to deal with. Flying removal. Almost out of juice, though. Not great. No blocks. Now, the question is the last card in their hand... Is the last card in their hand a really big creature? Because if the answer is yes, this game goes very badly for me. I play this. I play this for the extra damage, because now we're racing. But if they've got a big creature, we are in trouble. Nope. No creature yet. They even have a small creature, and they just keep retaining the Bestial Bloodlines. Could be worse. I can keep that locked down between Ice Rot and Frostbridge, right? Yeah. This could be a lot worse. So now they're top decking and I'm not. And I can always tap it down with Frostbridge. Whenever you tap an untapped creature with one controls, and this man lookout. Let's see where they're going to put that aura. Doesn't have reach. One second. Do I tap down the Sentinel of Lost Lore, and then tap down the Tangle Span? So I have 7. They have 10 life, though. Do I make this gamble? If I don't block, I take 3. What are the odds that the fight spell is a +3/+3? Gigantic Growth, which they played earlier, I believe, or exists as a 4/4, so I gotta block this, because if it's Gigantic Growth, I lose. This was dumb. I should have just tapped the... I played this badly. I should have just tapped the Sentinel. But I might still eke this out. Alright. Do they have another spider food? That would be bad. But as long as they don't get rid of Ice Rot, I can just keep chaining these two together. Okay. Solve. Decline. Next combat. So I think I have lethal this turn if they... So let's see, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have lethal, which means they need to play blockers. Yep. Don't know what their last card in hand is. Before they go to combat, I tap down Tangle Span. I really like what they've done. It's fun how they've done all, like, the satyrs are like the goats, and so they're the inverse of the trolls. Okay, and they're now out of cards, which means I win. Tap that down. Oh, nope. Well, that was still the right call. They did it before they could do anything else. And that's game. So now... yeah. They can't do that, they can't do that. Auto-pay, tap down Protected Parents. And that does bring us up to 4, which means we are now breaking even. Which I will take. Which means that this last game is now going to see, did we go infinite, or did we just sort of break even? So this is it. This is for all the marbles. It's actually not for all the marbles. We're breaking even, so I'm happy. I will take it. That said, I would have liked to have tried a different archetype than just doing blue-white again, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would love an opening hand that has... Do I keep this? If I get a blue, this is a good opener. I'm just gonna put it all on. I'm just gonna press my luck. That is not a blue, but it lets us up to find one. Hopeful Vigil. I can always turn 3, sack the Hopeful Vigil. I'd prefer to do that with Kellen's Light Blades. So, in fact, here's what I will do with the better value. Yep. End turn. The Vigil, we can always see what's going to happen. We're going to probably use Bramble Familiar to just get something, right? Whenever creature ETBs, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell, targets a creature. Draw a card. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. I would have liked to have kept that around, but I would also like to have an actual island. That's fine. Let's try this. Could go really badly. Could go very mid. Why aren't they using the... Oh, they've only got all 5 and 6 drops. That's not going to be good. I need to get rid of this. I don't really have a good way to do that, though. I could Grasp a Fate it. Feels a little edgy. I might Grasp a Fate the Pie Wielder, though. Because I'll still have the light. No, here's what we do instead. We tap down the Pie Wielder, and then we just keep going in. No, we tap down the Bramble Familiar. Because then he has less mana to work with if I crack out the Light Blades. And he doesn't have mana for the 6-drop next turn. So now we go in. You block, and we Light Blades. And we cross our fingers that you don't have a 1-drop. Our feature gains XP until end of turn. Alright, guess we're going in the air. Just keep on going. What's the flavor text for this? Stay your blade, peasants. Christ, what an asshole. Crystal Grotto. What's he gonna do with Royal Roll? Yep. Now that's a 6, so I think I have to grasp with Fate the Pie Wielder. Yeah. Four puts me on 3 turns, 3 puts me on 4 turns. I think I keep. Though I think I'm in a pretty bad position here, all things considered. I don't have any easy ways to refill my hand, and I'm losing the race, so... Oh boy. I saw somebody who drafted 2 copies of this. Actually, I don't have to say somebody. Nothing But Land had a draft earlier. They got 2 copies of draft triplets. It's very good. And it's very bad for me. My best chance for not losing is trying to chump a few things, I think, and then hoping that I draw into my board wipe. And failing that, I think it's game. Not great. But yeah, that's 9/9 worth of stats for... Is that just death? Okay. Block a 3/3. That's 2. Each of these are going to do... Block that, block that. I don't die yet, so hey, there's a chance. That ain't it. Cut down the gut triplets, and then I can always try the life blades. Bargain. That's game. Alright. 4-3. Not terrible. Could have been better. What time is it? 10:30? I think that's enough time for another draft. Blue Goat Scruff. If anybody's watching, feel free to say something in the chat. Say hi. Say how your draft going. That's what I want to hear, is I want to hear how other people's drafts are going. I'm curious to hear what other people think of the format so far. Alright, 4-3. Could have been worse. Is technically a break even. But it's just under a true infinite. May as well open these up and see what we get, so I'm less tempted to be greedy. Alright, we got 4. Anything cool? Let's look what we got. Any mythics? No mythics. I like the dragon. The dragon actually works well in a certain deck I have. That's draw 2 for 3 at instant speed. What's this? You don't lose the game for having 0 life. As long as you have 0 less life, all damage is dealt to you as though you had infect. Interesting. That's fun. I like it. I like it. Fallen Hair, Shield Hair. So that's one of those rabbits that I feel like is going to be big when the I Can't Believe It's Not Redwall set comes out. Marching Machine Limited. I may as well do this terrible quick draft. Rejoin draft. Let's just get this over with. I don't love any of these. I don't love any of these cards. I don't love any of these archetypes. Don't remember what I drafted for this set before. Let's just do Order of the Mirror. I feel like it was... Maybe... No, it was black. It was black, white. It was black, white. Alright. Elspeth Smite. Dominaria. Zumi Furwiller. These are all pretty bad. Sorry, excuse me, my nose is suddenly very itchy. 1 second. Not the best string. Ugh. Invasion of Dominaria. Let's grab these real quick. Verge is a bomb. Tarkir Dune Shifter is a better one. Verge is a 2/4 lifeline flyer. I'll take that. Realmbreaker's Grasp is fantastic. Ensuring Bond Warden I actually quite like. Take that. Incubate 2 when you cast spells. Bond Warden. I've actually taken the Signpost. Why is Swamp in the pack? I'm not going to use it, but it's to my colors. Archivist. Oh, good Island. Chandra Hope's Beacon. Well, it's kind of hard to not take that. I do have copies of it before. Is there any... Phyrexian Awakening is pretty great for what I'm already drafting, but maybe it'll table. I'm going to take Chandra. Artisan is not fantastic. Let's see. Jog Intervention. Bond Warden. So is there any Phyrexians you control have something in here? I just missed. Phyrexians you control have reach, but it's in green. That shows green ring. Sky Warden. Nope, it's gotta be Deadly Derision. Which I would like the actual card that synergizes what I'm doing. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take that. I think that works. So what I want is more stuff that lets me incubate. And that is a 1/1 Death Touch, so I'll take it. Combat Trick. Double Strike. Well, let's try it. Dramatic Revelation. Invasion or Necropolis? I'll take an Invasion. Well, taking that Chandra was a mistake. Bond Warden, Gorilla, Host Furnace. Take one more Bond Warden, that'll be the last one. Scroll Shift is terrible. Just do exile to one target artifact, creature, enchantment, turn the battlefield and zone start. Roll. Unless I get... I think Unleash the Necropolis, but it's not what I want. Shade. Also not what I want. Beamtown Beatstick. What I want is, okay. Convoke. Top. That's good. This is also really good. And this is really good. What are the odds that Phyrexian Awakening tables? Let's see. Botanical Brawler is fantastic, but I'm not in the right colors for it. Don't want more Infected Defectors. I might just have to take them, though. Urgatha, Alabaster Host. Bolus is good. Alright. There might be two decks in here. Phyrexian Censor. Why was that really good? I'm not bringing off the top of my head. Dune Shaper. Diana, Invasion, Sky. Don't I have a billion of these already? I might cut one of those. Can I just... Yeah. Ichor Drinker, yes. Kip. Okay, so... There's a deck here. It's a really dumb one, but let's just pilot it. That's the pick there. Unseal. Mirrodin Avenged. You'll see why I'm taking all the Mirrodin Avenged in a moment. This deck's gonna be really stupid. It's gonna be another aggro list. So, actually, I don't think this works, but I wanna... What would this look like? We cut the blue. It just barely doesn't work. Be funny, but it'd be really bad. All right. It's still adding. It's okay, let's actually reset this. That's pretty close to what I was thinking, but okay. So Bond Wardens, Billy Riders, Invasions, Phyrexian Censor, Knights, Tarkir, Angelic, Realmbreaker, and then Traumatic, Mirrodins, Derision. We'll skip the Etch Host. We'll do Lurus. Do Furja. Be completed. We'll do that, and then we'll do Sky Warden instead of we'll cut the Sky Warden. Prickle Fairies is good, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have the juice to punch for it. I could cut Furja for it, though. Might be more relevant if it gets to that point in the game. Yeah, Furja's not really a finisher, is it? Let's cut Furja. Let's try that. Let's just get our 3 games done with. Such a crummy quest. Oh, get 1,000 gold when you do 3 quick play. Was it 3 quick play games or was it 3 quick play drafts? Maybe I'm just an idiot. One brief, glorious moment we had 2 viewers this stream. This is keepable. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Ensuring Bond Warden. Attack itself. Turn 3 will be Phyrexian Censor. Punch him. Your shred from mana value X or less for X the number of creatures that convokes Knight Errant arrows. I think I'll do Censor turn 3 and Errant turn 4. Hey, it's a really annoying but high value card. I'm shocked if someone would choose to play that. Phyrexian Censor. I might have to chump up with the Bond Warden. I also did, in fact, plan on drawing a green card, but, you know. Yeah, we'll chump. Just said flash. Knight Errant next turn. I think we just take the 3. I'm doing this badly. Eh. Actually... Really? That's 8. I think I do this. Do I have to double block Rona? I die next turn. Eh. Too many lands. Too many lands. Hey, it wasn't necessarily game over. It's just statistically very likely. How all those flyers? Maybe I shouldn't have cut them. I just felt like I had... Yeah, I just drew nothing but lands, and then I was... Alright, so maybe we cut a land or two real quick. Like, we are very aggro. Maybe we cut a Plains and add a Drake Recycler. We cut a Drake Recycler and we add a You're a Judge of Valor, the card that I didn't include because surely it was quite right. Was it 1040? Let me see. 22 years. Let's see. Oh, this is much better. It's an actual opening hand. Thank you, game. It's an actually decent opening hand. Picker drinker, let's go. Bond Warden. This is such an interesting card as an example, just like a good little mini card. That's 2 turns off being online, which is good. Let's see what you do if I... Oh, that. I shouldn't have done it like that. I need juice. Give me some juice. That'll just be a death sentence. Let's do this instead. So right now it's 3-3, which is not ideal. Oh, but that's trample. Oh. Really? That was double strike or first strike? It's flying, first strike, lifelink. That's really bad. Oh boy. It's about to get really ugly for me. Protection. Can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage. Okay. So creature put a 1/1 counter on it. Cool. Not perfect, but I think that's pretty good. It now means he's mostly relying, I feel like, on that 3/3. So let's put that into play. now let's just start chipping in there. Why did that enter tapped? Oh, non-Phyrexian creatures be tapped. Well, let's just keep chipping. Because I win in 2 turns. I don't know, you 2 or less. Do you have something with 2 that turns the game? I hope not. Gift of Completion, maybe? You have a big board presence. Hey, there's a chance. Let's see how spicy this is going to get. So they have 9 life. I need 3 turns. I have a slightly stronger setup, but I think a weaker sustain. Yeah. Yeah, I have a weaker endgame board, but I need 3 turns to win. And if I get, and it becomes 2 turns if I get any creatures. I should add a thing to the. Let me add a text. So it's interesting because if they don't go in this turn with consuming Aetherborn, then they're definitely flopped. Okay, they went with everything. So that doesn't have Death Touch. That does have Death Touch. Let's chump that. Let's get rid of that for free. Let's get rid of that for free. Let's get rid of that for free. Uses 2, you gain 2. Let's get rid of that for free. Oh, hey, they just surrendered. Did they realize that they didn't win and that I just had favorable trades? That... Alright, let me do one thing real quick. Text. Slideshow text. Create new. Doing set. Currently doing warm up. Okay. Then shrink that down. Put it in the top corner where it's. Turn that on, and then we'll just continue. All right, 1 and 1. What's up, friend?
How's it going?
It's going. I'm just streaming Magic at the moment.
And I am streaming.
Starfield?
Well, I'm not streaming. I can't stream it.
Yeah. That's fair. Has it gotten any better? No? Yes?
It's getting there somewhat.
Someday?
I've heard someone say that the game becomes increasingly enjoyable after about the first 10 hours.
That sounds like Stockholm Syndrome.
That does sound like Stockholm Syndrome.
It's just like Star Citizen. After the first $5,000, it's a great game.
It does look real good though.
Oh my god. Don't buy Star
I'm-
Citizen. Just
I would never, but I have really thought like, man, maybe it'll be a really cool game.
hear me out. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be really shit.
You're true.
Maybe it's a really bad game that just everybody likes for some reason.
You spent so much money on it, you have to love it at that point. I think that's the key thing.
All I'm saying is that that game was being developed when I was in high school, and I'm now
Me
a grown-ass man.
too, buddy. Me too.
I feel like...
Oh! This guy just tried to charge me.
Let's see what you do if I do this.
Right now, I think the two things that are like seriously trying to take up my mind space in this game are trying to figure out A, how to make an outpost,
Yeah?
because that was highlighted as like a big thing.
Yep.
And then B, trying to build robots, because that was also a thing you could do, but I don't
Trying to build what?
know how. Robots.
Oh.
But I don't know how that's done. But like I put a bunch of skills in those.
Into, like, the robots skill tree?
Yeah, into like robotics and like colony building. And I have not been able to do either yet.
Sounds like a skill. That's unfortunate. That... Wait, why would you put points into it if you don't even have access to it yet?
I figured if I put points in it, it would give me access.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have assumed it worked like that as well.
I mean, it's like, you know, Bethesda stuff. You put a little into it, eventually it, boom, hey, now you all of a sudden have access to build this type of thing or that type of thing.
Is that how Bethesda works?
Yeah. Some of the games, if you like put enough into like science, you can start building like level blah blah 4 or 5 tech weapons kind of things, or like you'll get access to better smithing the more you increase your smithing skills. So like you can start working on glass and then obsidian.
The harder you smith, the simpler it gets.
Yep.
Let's do that. External pick art. Ah, crud. I'm gonna get my flyer.
There's a nurse, there's a med center. Also, I found out that the ships in this game, they have like a million like sub like deck things that people can like live in, like a control room or a computer room, shit like that.
Yep.
In actuality, if you want things to like have use and stuff, like actual functionality, you only need 3 rooms. One is specifically for crew, so you can increase your crew size. The other 2 will give you access to all of your tools, like workbenches.
Yep.
Other than that, you literally have no use for the rest of the stuff. It's just for show. Very
really?
disappointed. Yeah, it's like the computer room just has a bunch of computers that are totally not able to be interacted with.
It's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, I was like, man, I want to build this giant ship that's got everything, and then I go to the computer room and it's nothing. I go to the control room and there's nothing. I'm like, what
Wait,
is
so they're
this?
just aesthetics?
Entirely aesthetic.
That's lame.
Super.
Dang.
Yeah, I've gotten real into building ships, like to try to build like the perfect ship kind of thing.
Yep.
And
Well, I
I built.
guess it's a Bethesda, so eventually somebody will mod in good ships, right?
Yes, absolutely. They've already started. I haven't modded it yet, but I'm going to pretty soon. One of the first things they added was a Nicolas Cage flashlight.
Of course, yes. Like one has.
Yeah, so every time you turn on your flashlight, it says "Poochon," and then it's Nicolas Cage's face.
What a critical feature. Bless the modders for doing adding the incredible features that Bethesda was afraid to.
No, he'll take my confiscated plushies.
What? Who's taking your
I've been
plushies?
Remember the plushie thing?
Yeah.
I've made it a goal in my life in this game to steal all the plushies in the world.
Yep.
This bastard wants to take my plushies and make me pay 17 credits.
For the plushies?
Oh, I can't quick save? Yeah. Do I kill him and start a war on this planet? I need him for the story.
Why is he taking your plushies?
Because they're stolen items.
I mean, but they're also your plushies.
They
No?
are.
That's kind of crimey to steal people's stuff.
There we go. That's my plushie now. Where is the hidden... Oh. Okay.
Little crimey that he's trying to, pull that. You sure you need him for the story?
There's security for this city.
I mean, maybe you should store the plushies on the ship.
There's my stuff. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. And then ship, cargo hold, my inventory.
I will say it's a little concerning that the most compelling gameplay we've found so far is stealing other people's stuff in.
Can I not auto put this stuff in my... Oh yeah, this is my ship, by the way, in case you're watching it.
Let me see.
My super everything ship.
Let's see it. It looks like a fat, lobster.
That was the intention. It's got everything I need.
It's just a chunky boy.
Yep, a deck for each need.
Come on, chump.
This is my main ship right now for trucking. And then I've got my attack ship.
Yep.
Then I've got a hyperspace ship.
That looks like it's from Halo.
Hyperspace ship, but in black.
I see.
This literally is everything. It's my perfect everything ship.
Yep.
So it's a little bit smaller than my current, but this has all of these long things. Those are decks. That's just
a gummy ship from what's its face.
Yep.
That's
from
just
Kingdom
a gummy
Hearts.
ship from Kingdom Hearts with extra stats.
That's exactly right. And then the Razor Leaf.
Don't have burn. Yep.
That is my supposedly best ship, but it's really not.
It's really not.
Because this is a quote unquote legendary ship you get from request.
Yep.
The problem is
you can't edit it?
You totally can. The problem is my shitty trucker ship, the stupid one that's like a lobster. This is 100 times better. It's got double the capacity for hull, double the fuel, twice the shields. It's really disappointing.
That just looks like an iguana.
Yeah. And then my character, who
What
apparently this gear is there's a space Batman
You look
in the
like
game.
a member of Scientology.
So there's a space Batman in this game called the Mantis.
Yep.
And the Mantis fights crime, which is where I got that one ship that's supposedly the legendary one. All of this gear is the Mantis' gear, and I took all the money and loot from looting the Mantis' hideout. And now I'm the Mantis.
Wait, so you just stole all of Batman's shit?
Yep, I stole Batman's shit and became Batman.
Do you see any potential repercussions to these actions?
No, because Batman died and left everything to Batman's son, and then Batman's son was like, yo, my mom was a bitch, because also Batman was a woman, and didn't care about me, and then he's like, oh wait, she was actually Batman? She wants me to take over all of her, like, former glory? I'm gonna do it. And he goes to the lair, only to be killed by traps that his mom set. And then I got through the traps, and she's like, congratulations, son. You did it. I knew you could. I wasn't a good mom, but I want you to know I did it because I love you. And then I'm like, yo, this guy, he got fucked. And never heard that.
That's...
Died thinking his mom sucked.
Well, I mean, she did. She installed like 1,000,000 traps.
Yup.
That's not effective parenting. Like, start with the non-lethal traps if you're gonna do that. I feel like that's like a minimum here.
Definitely minimum. I don't want to get deputized. Where is this? There we go. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I think it's almost time to build a new ship. Something that'll
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. Why can't I play these cards? I have mana for them. Because I'm stupid and I played Phyrexian Censor, that's why. Phyrexian creatures into the battlefield tapped. Oopsie doopsie. We have made a waka. Oh, that's really bad. I'm really dumb. Really dumb.
I want to change the mission that I'm doing. There we go.
What does this do in transforms? Enters. Copy of any creature in any graveyard. Oh! He did the thing. He did the thing that you don't do.
What did he do?
So there's a card that prevents your opponent from playing more than one card a turn, basically. And there's a really easy mistake to make where you played Magic, right?
Yeah.
He cast a there's a card that says you can't cast more than one spell per turn unless it's of a certain type, right? He cast the wrong he cast the wrong card, basically. That's what happened.
So he done goofed.
He done goofed. He done diddy goofed a biddy. So this is make cast spells that flash, those cost one less for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. Is that lethal? I think it is. Okay, I win. But yeah, but it's a really easy mistake to make, right? Like, I've done it. Just because what it is... So, did you ever play with the battle mechanic?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so what the card says is... There are two cards in play. First card was mine. It says you can't cast more than one spell of a certain type per turn. The other one is a battle card. Battle cards, the way they work is that when you... when you play a battle, you play it for the first time, right? And then when you defeat it, you get to cast it a second time. But it is a cast. And what my opponent did is they forgot that they'd already cast the card for the turn. They forgot that casting a battle, you can only cast it when you defeat it. You can't save it or anything. So they cast... They cast their spell at the wrong point in time, basically. They cast one spell earlier, then they defeated the battle to try to get the battle, but then because the battle had already been... They'd already cast spell the turn, they weren't able to put the battle into play. And it basically cost them the game. It's unfortunate, but because otherwise they would have had like an extra 4/4 creature. And probably something with menace. It's a really easy like mistake to make though, so I can't even be like, oh, what a fool. I would love a third land game. That's part of my strategy for trying to win. Was in fact drawing a third land card at some point in time. Oh look, there's my land going directly to the graveyard.
Why do I get the feeling the thing I need is right where he's standing? Oh my god, it's a plushie.
It's
This is
one?
mine now. Yeah, man. Every plushie in this game is gonna be mine.
It's gonna take you like 100 years.
Nah, this ain't Skyrim. This game is real empty comparatively to that. I just basically have to look in towns or spaceships, and I've got them.
Really?
Yeah. So you can enter procedurally generated planets each time you land, but they're basically just small dungeons with kind of meh loot.
Huh. Please don't have a second piece of card removal.
Hey. And there's the map. Money solves everything.
No, good. End turn.
Okay, let's get to a cave. A sextant.
Eh. It's got the word sex in it. Hardy, hardy, har!
That's exactly right. This guy, Mr. Pringle himself.
What is that noise? That's very loud.
Abonnata illegale. Signora Orchialini.
Kyle,
What?
your shit's... Oh, it's your... Okay, I see. You're in the living room. No, I think it's just that your parents are watching TV. Of course he has negate. Why wouldn't he have negate?
Oh, can I just, like, jump over there? Oh, man. Whoop!
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna move to live stream as well, since I am live streaming. Right. That's pretty bad. But hey, surely he doesn't have another copy of Negate. I had to get rid of the Mind Flayer. Why does it keep passing through their main phase? I would like to take my turn to do this. Okay, they're almost out of juice. They're out of juice. Now I just need to fight the board. Is it worth chumping? What do they get? A flyer? I need to jump for that. I don't want to jump for that. Love another land. That's really bad though. That might just be game off that. Let's game. That doesn't have. Oh no, it's just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's game. Played out though. Oh, ugly, ugly, ugly. What was it? 11:13. I have enough time, I think, for a game. Just make sure that I. Snow and ice with a crown of weather manipulation. Schedule disable that 11:30 timer. Hilda is an exacting woman who could bury Eldraine, snow and ice. Oh, come on! Ugh. Alright. That's unfortunate. Not sure why I'm getting matched to platinum players. Probably because everybody else is playing the new set. Well, let's try to make as few misplays as possible this game. Turn 3 is probably Phyrexian Sensor. This turn's gonna have to be Traumatic Revelation just to see what they're working with. So they're going to be on their 4-drop next turn, right? That's 4, that's 5. I got 2 pieces of removal, which is not great. Not great at all. Tandem is +1/+1 and then combat, right? It's instant speed, and they got the double green for it. Vanquish is 3 or less. I could get a favorable trade here. I will take it. Two could win the chase in the air. No, oh, they got the 2s. Ugh. I need tandem, takedown, and I need there's a chance, but they've got so much removal that as long as those are out, I don't love my odds. Let's see if this baits the Vanquish actually. Or it baits... No, it'll bait the Tandem. Oh. Alright, come on, give me 1 black land so I can get rid of these. Or just let me get stuffed, I guess. Game, I would love it if you would cut me something here. Yeah. So that's... Well... Yeah, I'm still pretty hosed. Did they tandem and I lose? Is that how this goes? I gotta play both of these. I don't got a choice. What do they if they tandem... Oh, I did this in the wrong order. Also, but you don't have 9 because that's not how your spell works. That's still only 8. Game, I kind of hate you right now. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, if I draw a swamp, there's a chance, right? What do I do to maximize odds here? I think I do that, I do that. Transform, double the number of +1/+1s on. Game, you are kind of a jerk. That's game. Yeah, I'm aware. I can count. I know that I've lost. That was a bad last game. There's... ugh. Maybe I didn't trade early enough for some things. Alright, this is why I don't like playing... Yeah, this is why you don't play Quick Draft, because they're terrible. Oh look, let's see what my garbage marks machines are. Is it going to be all cards I already have? Rona, already have. Defensa, already have. Elishaya, don't care, Norn. Do I have time to do one more? Magic Alchemy. You know what? I'm going to do more streams tomorrow. Anybody who stopped by, thanks for watching. And I will do some more Eldraine tomorrow. But right now, I think I'm going to be done for tonight. Thanks for watching.